Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the old guy Jack here. I come out here this morning. I was going to do that will it start on this little Honda CA160. And guess what? I ran into a little bit of a problem. So I'll try and keep those bright lights out of the frame here. Anyway, what I found was that, let's see here, if I can find it. Yep. This guy is what the spark plug is. The one that's in it is a D8HS. Well, the thing is, this doesn't match any of the spark plugs I have around here. It's a real small one with an 18 millimeter hex on it. So what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to get the seat off and probably the tank. I'm going to squirt some oil down both the cylinders, even though they turn over quite easily. Maybe too easily. So we'll get that ready. I've been looking for online to see if the exhaust is available, and while there's lots of them for a CA95 out there, I didn't see any of them for a CA160. Pardon me. So this one's got a big dent in it. This one's got a big hole in it. So I suspect this thing was laying over on its side. It's been inside for the last 50 years, but it's going to need a little help. So I won't be able to finish this will it run until I get spark plugs, and well, I can do it with the exhaust that's on it. That's not a problem. It'll be a little loud, I suspect, if it runs, but well, I guess I'll run down to Napa and see if they got a plug that will match this. All right, first thing we need to do, we'll take this off. I think we'll take it off. All right. And this is where the battery goes. Negative and positive. I don't think that starter can be too strong. But anyway, what I did was, while I was at the auto parts store looking for spark plugs for this thing, I picked up a regular automobile 6-volt battery, and I'll use that to jump this for now before I buy a battery for it. But that 6-volt battery I can use in other places. So let's get the seat off and the tank off, and we'll go from there. All right, so we got the seat and the tank off. Tank gave me a little problem because the gas lines were just solid as a rock, and when I took the one off the carburetor, it took the little thing with it. I'm hoping I can put that back in there. I hadn't checked the transmission. It's in neutral right now. If we go down, I'm going to need to put you in a better holder, I think. So hang on, I'll be right back. All right, so let's check and make sure we get the gears. I suspect it's probably a 4-speed. I don't know any different. Let me get you where you can see. All right, are we in neutral now? We are in neutral. One down, and we're in first. One up, we're in second. Third, fourth, and that's it. So it's a 4-speed, and back down, third, second, neutral, and we'll leave it there. So the gears are good. I guess the next thing will be to see if we got oil in it. I tried this earlier by hand, couldn't turn it. Let's hope we don't break it. No, it's not stuck that bad. Okay, whoa, looks pretty clean to me. Definitely full. All right, well, I'm going to continue with the will it run. Next thing will be, I put oil in the cylinders, but let's see what we got down here. Let's see if we got an adapter. That will match up with our spark plug socket. When we pull a spark plug, what did I do with them? I lost them already. That's hard to believe. I don't know if these plugs are going to work or not, but we'll give it a try. Well, I might break them first. All right, let's see if this is the same. It sure looks the same. So let's fix our hose up. I believe we just screw this on there. And then we turn and screw it down the hole there. I think we got her going. All right. We put the gauge on. I'm not positive if the throttle is working or not. It seems to. It's a little gummy, but it seems to work. So we're gonna go get a 6-volt battery, jump it to the starter, and see if in fact we have any compression at all. I'll be right back. Now, are we still hooked up over there? There we go. Now we got some. Let's see if we can find it now. What do you say? All right, I'm thinking red one right here. No, not that one. Green. No. How about that red one? No. How about pink? It's still not coming up here. I got black with yellow. I do not have 6 volts getting up here. Well, what a revolting development that is. All right, we got a plug here that I assume might go to that switch. Let's see. Where does it come from? Looks like it comes from the main wiring harness. And these colors all match what's in the on the back of the switch. So let's try it right here. There it is. So it is the red one coming out of here. And then there should be a red one on the other side going to here. And sure enough, we got power there. So why don't we have power here? Oh, we do now. All it took was a little finagling on the switch here, or the connector, I guess. Probably is not real clean. I don't feel like taking that totally apart right now. So when the key switch happens, which one is it that it goes out on to activate the starter and all that? I may have to, let's see. This part is the switch. If I can find the solenoid, I might be able to determine. Well, let me go look for a wiring diagram for this guy. Sometimes they'll be posted on Google Images. See if I can figure it out, and I'll be back. Well, I headed over to Clinton, Iowa for the second time today. First time I went over to get spark plugs, because that's the nearest auto parts store that had something that might work. And I only had one spark plug when I bought this. But this time I went to the locksmith over there and ended up with a key that works. So we'll get this back installed and see if what works and what doesn't. Okay, well, we got the ignition switch installed. I found the wire that was not letting me use the starter. When we turn this on, we get a light here for high beams, but it never goes out. Horn just kind of makes a little put, 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 put sound. Doesn't beep. My guess is it's no good. I don't know, maybe it's just a ground. Maybe it's the horn. Okay. So we know if we put 6 volts directly to here, we have the starter turns. So let's put 6 volts to the starter now and see if it lights the light. What do you say? All right, when I push the button up here, hopefully we'll see a light down here. Wait. Well, we do not see a light down there. Let me get a little bit better position there. We are not getting 12 volts from the solenoid down to the starter. The solenoid is operating, but not sending, or 6 volts, I'm sorry, is not sending the 6 volts down. So, where does the wire go? Goes up in here, down here. Holy cow. It's underneath. But what we want to do, what we started out trying to do, is check the compression, wasn't it? So we can do that. So we got the compression tester plugged in there. Let's take the electricity off. Did it do anything? Anything. So we have no compression. 0. It may have gone up a little bit. Let me see. Yep. It's up to 30. Well, it went all the way up to 37. All right, I'm going to try something else. Let's try it on the other side. All right. Let's see if we got any on this side. You keep an eye on that. Get you a little closer. See if anything happens on that one. What'd we do? We do anything? Oh hell, that one's all the way up to 90 pounds. That one might run. Did it grow any? Nope. So, thing's been sitting for 50 years. What's the chances that the valves are requiring some attention? I'll bet you it's good. So that's what I'm going to look at. It is a 6-point. It's a 21. But let me go get a breaker bar. All right, let's see if we can convince this thing. Holy cow. Shall we try the ones in back? I can't even get that in there. Wow. That worked. Might not come off so easy. Nope, that's going to take a wrench. Maybe. Something different. See if we can get this one to break free. There we go. I don't know if I can get a wrench on that or not. It's not a 6-point, I don't like that. Maybe. Did that loosen it? Yep, it did. That's loosened. All right. We got them all loose at least. Okay. What do we got here? Well, that old clutch cable is about had it. All right. Now I got another problem. My flashlight's battery's charging. So I think I'm going to call it for today. Hope it gets a little bit warmer tomorrow. And then is called for, that is. And we'll come back out and continue on. Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to the point where I could see if this thing was going to start or not. Uh, I'll do a little bit more work on it tomorrow. I got a feeling that one cylinder that's real low on compression, if I can get this thing to fire off on the other one and run it a little bit and get it warm, I bet you that valve would seal up there. It's probably got some rust or crud in the valve. And if you run it a little bit, or if I can get so the starter turn it over quite a bit, I might just free it up that way. I'm hoping that's what it is, because I think if it was the rings, um, I think they would both be about the same. So I'll give it a shot tomorrow and see what happens. I guess I'll go ahead and post this now, and then another one after I finally get done. I'm not going to take it too far apart because I got other projects I have to work on, and I just don't want to start this one or get it too far in and then put it in the shed. So bear with me, and I'll see you again tomorrow probably.